Hello, it's Sunday and it's time to take Ms Henrietta Pye to her new home. Welcome to Boaty's World, the channel that spends literally no expense and films on an iPhone 6. It's been a good phone over the years, is that? Can you see there? Back window's clear as anything. That heated rear window is a splendid fellow. Forward vision, not so great. If you're wondering what highly professional piece of technology I'm using to clear the doings, it's my casino membership card. Everybody should carry one in winter. Right, well, we're getting somewhere now, aren't we? God above, is there somebody out bloody jogging? What's the matter with you? Oh. I'm sure it's wonderfully bracing and all that, but you'd have to say there'd be a strong argument for anybody out jogging today being sectioned. I used to hate training in the cold. Always hated it. I did it because you had to, but I never felt that smug of exuberance or exhilaration, or it was just bloody horrible. Right, well that's close enough, let's get going. Let's get going. Right, I'm going the motorway way. I also need to put some fuel in. And Simon's asked me to stick 20 quid in for him so that she's fueled up while she's parked up. And according to my official satellite navigation system, we've got 39 miles to travel, and it's, oh hello, I'm being pinged, and it's going to take us 49 minutes. Right, come on guys, let's crack on while I've still got a modicum of feeling in my hands.
Channel's not any good, but he's a nice guy. Sorry, Mr. Boaty.
To make YouTube videos with.
Oh, you had me at YouTube videos. Let's go, Boaty.
So we're going to be going down, dropping down the hill into town, through town, and then pick up the motorway, pick up the M1 at junction 29. When I stop for diesel, I'll see if they've got some blue rolls so I can have a mop-up operation in here. Oh, my hands. These M47 lumps, they take forever to get to operating temperature and chuck out some hot air. Of course, they had an option of a secondary Webasto heater, so to solve that exact issue, so you can get some heat in the car before the hour it takes the bloody engine to provide it. The temperature needles just, and I mean just, edged off the blue of absolutely fucking freezing. Oh, I've got to put my heated seat on. Right, the bum warmer is deployed, and the beauty of an automatic is that I can put my hand underneath my big old thigh, and the combination of thigh and heated seat might bring some life back into it. For your reference, it's my right hand that I have underneath my right thigh, and I'm now getting that pain in my fingers that you get when your fingers are freezing cold and they start to get a little bit of feeling back in them, and you get those pinpricks of pain. Well, as usual, dropping down that hill has made literally made a degree of difference in the temperature. It is now merely freezing, merely 0 degrees. Now, in theory, I should probably fuel up here because it's going to be cheaper than the other one we're going to pass. But I'm not going to because my hands are too cold. I should go to the one on the Hasland bypass instead. I've warmed up a bit by then. Just wait for the heated seat to kick in. Temperature gauge has barely bloody moved. Have I got any? Let's reach down. Well, I wouldn't describe the air that's coming out as warm, but it's not absolutely freezing, I suppose. Oh, hang on, Morrison's is going to be cheaper still, isn't it? Wait, there's a queue, right? No, I'm literally too cold to get out of the car. What are you doing, mate? Okay. A little bit of movement in the temperature gauge. We are... Oh, where is it? Well, dead cold is 6 o'clock. Normal operating temperature is 9 o'clock, and it's about 6:45. I'm now sitting on my left hand. Hello, and welcome to this episode of Boaty's World, where I am sitting in a Rover 75 Tourer, fondling my own thigh for reasons of warmth. I'm looking forward to this 14 degrees we've been promised tomorrow. What? I should rub it up. Oh, that went up. Even Wilfred's got wet. Wilfred is my wallet, by the way. Temperature gauge sit rep. It is now about 2 minutes to 8. Sorry about that, I had a half hiccup, half burp just as I was trying to get a word out. Tricky chap, Johnny, broadcasting. A piece of hut, some mucky old chicken and a piece of hut, a piece of hut, a piece of hut. Some mucky old chicken and a piece of hut. Fat Ronald, mucky old chicken and a piece of hut. car out there, but Mr. Cadger wasn't similarly inclined. Temperature gauge is now at 8:05. Go for that. Probably won't make this one on this cycle. These are short lights. Oh, I might, you know. And here we are on the bypass. Right, the sat-nav is saying that it's now 33 miles and 34 minutes. So I presume that Simon must live fairly close to the motorway, as that's well, it's a 60 miles an hour average, isn't it? The temperature outside is rocketing. It's now a mighty 1 degrees. That's above freezing, my loves. I may actually survive this journey. And I've been very kind and not changed the clock, so when the clocks go forward, Simon won't have to worry about changing it. It'll already be correct. I'm such a thoughtful vehicle supplier. What I really need is an internal windscreen wiper or some blue roll. Huzzah! The temperature gauge has reached 9 o'clock. Let's reach down and check the air. Oh yes, that air is distinctly warm, which is nice. Jeep, and they're in a strange formation. Why are they power? Right, time to stick some go-go juice in. I knew it would be more expensive here, but at least my hands are a modicum warmer. Okay, well, I got some paper towels. Let's have a dab. That's a thought. This is a rain sensing windscreen. How does it cope when it's raining on the inside? Oh, stop pinging at me. Oh, that fuel tank's looking nice and healthy now. Right, come on then you lot, let's crack on. Next stop, the M1. Do you want the want? Let me unwonk you, my lovelies. You weren't expecting to be unwonked, were you? This is what you get from my channel. The extra bits that you don't get elsewhere. Hubnut wouldn't unwonk you. Actually, I'm sure he would. And I'm very, very happy for Ian and Carly with their exciting announcement. I think that's absolutely lovely. Weird, isn't it? Now, I've never met Ian or Carly, and yet, like many of you, I suspect, who have enjoyed his videos over the years, you feel as if you kind of know him, and you feel involved, and even Anyway, I thought it was lovely news, and I hope they're both very happy together. Here we go, heading north. There you see, in case you thought I was lying, the sign confirmed it. Now then, this particular Rover 75 Tourer is fitted with the, I think it's called an IPK, and I've got no idea what that stands for, but it's basically a kind of trip recorder thing. And one of the features of the trip recorder thing is you can set a speed limiter. Excuse me. And it doesn't physically limit your speed, but it clangs out, it goes all red and fires out a clangy warning at you when you exceed a certain speed. And it's just occurred to me that it would be rather amusing to set that to 30 miles an hour, so that whenever Simon first goes out for a drive in this thing, as soon as he hits 30, he's going to get this sodding great big red clangy warning. That amuses me, because I'm an absolute arsehole. Okay, we're still on the M1, and we are 19 miles and 21 minutes away. My windscreen's dirty. What are the chances the washer jets aren't iced up? Oh, we've got a dribble. That's good. So, how do I feel about parting with Ms Henrietta Pye? Well, I actually feel brilliant. It's completely the right thing to do. Now, it's the right set of circumstances. She's going to the right home, and that makes all the difference. She's going to be staying in the community. I'm still going to see her, but she's going to a home where she'll have a better life than with me. And I think maybe that's the future, as Mustard and I have talked about. We shouldn't have a fleet of long-term forever cars. We should be more like foster carers that take cars on and save them and keep them ticking over until they find absolutely the right home where they'll lead the ideal life. And I think that's what Henny will do with Simon. I think he will give her the ideal life. He has the ability to tinker and to make improvements himself. As he doesn't have a ridiculous fleet of cars, he presumably has some pennies to lavish upon her. Swap lanes here. So she's going to lead a much more pampered existence than with me, and a much more exciting existence, because she'll be heading off to France quite regularly, which is more than I do these days, sadly. Now, the one thing that this, call it what you will, experience has proved, beyond doubt, is that I cannot afford to run a fleet of six cars, keeping them all legal on the road, fully maintained, etc., etc. And obviously, having sold Ms Henrietta Pye, I won't have a fleet of 6 cars. I'll have a fleet of just 5. And what I mustn't do is replace her. I mustn't do that. But there is a silver MGF on eBay. No, bad Boaty. And we're about to enter the 60 miles an hour, thingy zone. Emissions lower thing on the outskirts of Sheffield. speed limit for air quality, the sign says. Apparently it's quite an effective thing. And we're just about to go past Meadow Hall, or Meadow Hell as it's colloquially known. And I can imagine that on this Sunday, the last Sunday before Christmas, it is going to be absolute bloody hell in there. Look at that sodding queue of traffic waiting to go and worship at the altar of commerce. Sod that for a game of soldiers. And I believe that what we're going over now is Tinsley Viaduct. Oh, a train. Is it a train or is it a tram? Oh, I think it's a tram. Okay, and it's time for me to leave the unalloyed joy of the M1. And as I suspected, it's not far off the motorway. Oh, wrong lane. Oh, food. I mean, it's all very well helping a pal out, and it's great to do something for the community, and it's wonderful for Henny to have a fabulous new home, and it's nice for me to have some money in the bank to pay for some heating. But I'm sacrificing my bloody Sunday lunch for this. That hadn't really sunk in. And you know what I'm like with my Sunday lunch. My God, it's sacrosanct. Sacrosanct. It's too cold to pronounce the letter C. Right, we're going to be getting close to where he lives shortly, so I'd better not film that. Privacy and all that. I'm just playing with the trip computer. Let's see. Moving it on to the... oh, missed it. Right, speed limit. How do I change that? Press. Oh, no, that's bugger. Oh, hold on, wrong lane again. I'm not paying attention. God, is this right? Okay. Range, fuel consumption, average speed, speed limit change. How do I do that? Oh, I see. Oh, I have to keep you held in, do I? Speed limit set to 20 miles an hour. Oh, I'm such a bastard. So when he... there it goes, speed limit. So as soon as he gets in and hits 20 miles an hour, he's going to hear this bloody warning and see a big red flash and panic his arse off thinking the car's about to blow up. I am an utter rotter. Oh, a Tesco. I wonder how much the fuel is here. Small things please small minds. Check me out, outside lane of the motorway in something modern. Oh, how cool is that? Pac-Man! So, I left this morning with a Rover 75 Tourer. I've come back this afternoon with a fish tank. Bizarre. Okay, so that is one car safely delivered. Henny has gone, and well, Sir Arnold, you are now the official mustard and boaty car. And tomorrow, that tow bar is going to be put to some good use. I feel like I'm never going to be warm again. That was all a bit frenzied and whatnot, but it's not the end of the world. It's all good. The car's there safely. I'm back home. Thank you so much to Simon, and do check out, I'll put a link to the channel name, but do check out Project MGTF YouTube channel, because that is where you will see the further doings of Ms Henrietta Pye. It's 2:30 Sunday afternoon. Sunday lunch isn't happening today, so I just need to cobble something together to eat, and then it'll be time to get off to work. So thank you so much for watching this video, if you have watched it. Well, yeah, I suppose you must have watched it. You're not just going to be tuning in now and watching the end bit, are you? There you go. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and do stay tuned to this channel, because there are going to be some good videos coming along. At the end of the day, tomorrow, myself and the hairy Paddington, Captain Mustard, we're going to pick up a caravan. Can you believe that? So yeah, stay tuned. You don't want to miss that. Catch you later, my loves. Bye bye.